Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this week's video, we will be traveling from Krugersdorp all the way to Carletonville via the N14 road. For context and orientation, to the left is the Cradle Mall, which we first saw in video number 64, where we travel from Riversdorp, Lanseria and Krugersdorp. Alright, let's get into this week's video. Here's your weekly dose of South African good news stories. First up, our Proteas cricket team made history at Lord's, clinching a thrilling 5-wicket victory over Australia in the Test final on 17 June. It's their first major ICC trophy since 1998, a moment that had Captain Themba Bavuma and fans beaming with pride. On the football pitch, Mamelodi Sundowns rode to a 1-0 win against South Korea's Ulsa HD at the Club World Cup on June 18. And let's not forget Bafana Bafana. On June 13th, they powered through to the COSAFA final with a 3-1 victory over Comoros, igniting cheers across the nations. In the world of art, Thokoza's own Lindokutle Sobekwa captured the 2025 Dodge Bose Photography Prize on June 16. His raw, powerful images are telling South Africa's stories to the world. Lights, cameras, action. The South African film Don't Give Up won the Golden Nymph Award in the Special Creation category on June 19, celebrating our filmmakers' creativity on the global stage. And that's it for this week's good news stories. Now let's get back to the video. On this video, we're gonna be driving through some rural areas of Gauteng, and I have to admit, it is quite difficult to get information about rural areas in Gauteng if you're not from around there. If you have information about the places that we're gonna be driving through and you are willing to share, please type it in the comments. I would love to learn about the areas that we are about to drive through from people that live there or are familiar with the places that we're gonna be going through. Alright, since I do not have a lot of information about the places that we're going to be driving through, I'm going to talk about the general areas that we are going to be in, such as Krugersdorp, Randfontein Local Municipality, and Merafong City Local Municipality. Krugersdorp is a city in the West Rand, within the Mogale Local Municipality. Founded in 1887, it serves as the municipality's administrative seat. December 1880, over 6,000 men gathered at Paardekraal farm to pledge Transvaal's independence, leading to the First Boer War in 1818. In April 1887, the South African Republic purchased part of Paardekraal to establish Krugersdorp, named after President Paul Kruger, following the 1886 Witwatersrand gold discovery. By 1888, Krugersdorp was a separate gold field. Merging with Districtsdorp in 1895, it became a municipality in 1903. During the Second Boer War, from 1899 to 1902, a British concentration camp operated in the valley now occupied by the Centenary Dam near the Louwsdorpsvlei estate called Mines D Shaft, which closed in 1929 and was revived in 2014. Just 3.5 kilometers down this road lies the Sterkfontein Caves, a jewel in the Cradle of Humankind. This UNESCO World Heritage Site holds fossils like Mrs. Place, revealing our human origins from millions of years ago. It's a global landmark of evolution. Today, Sterkfontein's guided tours and nearby Merafong Center bring history to life, drawing visitors worldwide to Krugersdorp's doorstep. In 1952, the Western Consolidated Mine became the first globally to extract uranium as a gold byproduct. Krugersdorp's economy includes mining of gold, manganese, iron, asbestos, and lime. The city has a modern business center with Cradlestone Mall, Silver Star Casino, and smaller retail shops. The casino underwent a 480 million upgrade in recent years. The 1,400-hectare Krugersdorp Game Reserve hosts game drives, horseback safaris, and over 200 bird species. Nearby, the Walter Sisulu National Botanical Gardens features indigenous plants, a waterfall, and hiking trails. Krugersdorp has educational institutions including Krugersdorp High School, War School Monument, and Kuro Krugersdorp. Healthcare facilities include Netcare Pine Haven Hospital, Krugersdorp Private Hospital, and Dr. Yusuf Naidu Hospital. Krugersdorp is served by Jack Taylor Airfield and Lanseria International Airport, 25 kilometers away. If you turn right here onto the R24, this road will take you straight to Rustenburg in the Northwest Province. If you are interested to see a drive from Pretoria to Rustenburg, please check out video number 35. The area we are in now forms part of the Randfontein Local Municipality. Randfontein's history dates back to the 1950s when the Amandebele lived in the area known as Mhlangeni, now Motlakeng suburb. In 1857, the Botha and Jonker families settled here. In 1889, mining financier J.B. Robinson purchased the Randfontein farm and established the Randfontein Estate Gold Mining Company. The town was formally established on 3 March 1890 and administered by Krugersdorp until becoming a municipality in 1929. Gold mining remains active, with uranium extracted from gold ores. In 1906 and 1907, the South Randfontein and Pocas Randfontein gold mines were key operations. A hidden graveyard with 80 to 100 graves from the 1800s was discovered near Main Reef Road on June 11, 2015, possibly linked to the Jameson raid. The Oreas industrial area serves Randfontein, hosting industries like Nola, producing dog food and mayonnaise, Tiger Brands, manufacturing butter and peanut butter, and Aranda Textile Mills, a family business since 1951 making blankets for hotels. A factory shop for Aranda Blankets is located in Home Lake. Shopping is centered along Main Reef Road, with Village Square Mall offering 72 shops. Tamboti Mall, with anchor tenants Checkers, Woolworth and Dis-Chem, spans 20,000 square meters. Other centers include Randfontein Station Mall and Green Hills Spa Center, each with 20 shops. In 2013, Randfontein had South Africa's fastest broadband speed at 10 gigabytes per second. The Randfontein War Memorial, located at Randfontein and Main Reef Road, is well maintained and fenced. The homestead, once owned by J.B. Robinson, is on Homestead Avenue near Riebeek Lake, now owned by businessman Ben Morgenrood. Rumors persist that the Kruger millions, gold coins from South African Republic, were buried there during the Second Boer War. The Randfontein Show, held annually from 1987 at Green Hills Sports Stadium, attracted over 110,000 visitors, but was cancelled in 2021 and 2022 due to COVID-19 restrictions and discontinued in 2023. The Randfontein Golf Course, west of the stadium, has been non-functional since 2020, with plans for renovation into a golf estate. Education includes Randfontein Primary School and Randfontein High School, offering academic and extracurricular programs. Healthcare facilities include Landmed Randfontein Private Hospital, Life Robinson Private Hospital, and Dr. Yusuf Naidu Hospital 10 kilometers away from Randfontein. Government offices in Randfontein include SARS, SASSA, the Department of Labour, the Department of Home Affairs, located on Stub Street and Main Reef Road. The town is a migration destination despite high unemployment, poverty, and crime levels. With a population of approximately 133,664, is a key industrial and residential hub in Gauteng's West Rand, combining mining heritage with modern amenities. Welcome to to Merafong City Local Municipality, a Category B municipality in the West Rand District Municipality, covering 1,631.7 square kilometers. It is the largest of the 3 municipalities in the district, encompassing some of the world's richest gold mines. Merafong's development began with gold discoveries in the early 1930s. Falkville, the oldest town, was declared in 1951. Carletonville, named after engineer Guy Carleton Jones of Goldfields Ltd., was established in 1948 after the 1946 discovery of the West Wits goldfields and gained town council status in 1959. Wadela, named from Western Deep Levels and Eland's Rand mines, was founded as a mining village in 1978 by Harry Oppenheimer and granted municipal status in 1990. Merafong's economy is driven by gold mining, with active mines extracting uranium as a byproduct. The municipality is 65 kilometers southwest of Johannesburg, serviced by the N12 to Kimberley and the N14 to Vryburg via Ventersdorp. It was part of Northwest Province from 2005 to 2009 after crossing border municipality changes, but was reincorporated into Gauteng following the 2008 protests in Gauteng. Merafong includes Carletonville, Gauteng, Falkville, Kokosi, Green Park, Velvertine, Wadela, Blybank, and mining towns. The 2016 community survey reported a population of 188,843, with an average household size of 2.8 persons, compared with Gauteng's 3.1. Approximately 77.4% of residents receive refuse disposal from local authorities or private companies. Municipal services are managed from 3 Highlight Street, Carletonville. This section of road used to be full of potholes and was very horrible to drive on. I'm glad to see that they fixed the road and now it's a joy to drive on it. Welcome to Carletonville. And with that, we have come to the end of our journey. I will have another video that will showcase more of Carletonville in the near future. For now, thank you for coming along with me and hope to see you next week. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. Bye.